In the following hours, the pirates would cover a lot of ground in their search for potential hostages. They were, of course, no strangers to this. Their raids of other ships over the years had prepared them for unfamiliar floor plans, the uncertainty of not knowing who or even what was around the next corner, and the stretches of dimly lit tedium, violently interrupted by explosions of life-or-death combat. As they dispersed throughout the various levels and areas of the enormous vessel, some were diligently following their captain's orders, while others simply obeyed their own greedy heart's desires. The first place Devereux, Underwood and Fletcher reached in their search was the ship's morgue. Of course they knew every cruise ship had a morgue. Occasionally people died while they were on holiday, and ships had to prepare for that unlikely eventuality. And of course they knew that this morning the Symphony's morgue would be dark, lit only by the sickly reddish glow of the empty ship's worklight. The three of them also knew that they had a bunch of armed, terrified, trigger-happy enemies somewhere on the ship who'd shoot them, or at least incompetently shoot at them, on sight. These three pirates were rational adults. They were tough professionals, and they knew all of these things. They knew a morgue was just another room, a room with cold storage facilities to accommodate up to 10 adult corpses. The oppressive quietness didn't help. Perhaps they were imagining it, but it felt like this part of the ship was soundproofed. Even the usual comforting, omnipresent hum of the ship's engines was muffled in here. The three of them cautiously entered, rifles drawn, eyes and ears open for any cowering cruise ship crew. Devereux saw that 2 of the morgue's 10 drawers were currently occupied. Their display panels were dimly illuminated. She walked over to the first one and read, "Name, Anton Vickers. Age, 24. Hair, brown. Eyes, hazel." Devereux pressed the button to open the drawer. She wasn't sure why she did that. Disbelief? Fear? Morbid curiosity? It slid open to reveal a young man in the dapper white uniform of an entry-level deck rating. Fletcher read the display panel on the next drawer. Name, Tanya Stupek. Age, 38. Hair, blonde. Eyes, blue. Fletcher had no hesitation in opening this drawer. Inside was a 38-year-old woman in a maid's pristine white uniform. At first glance, she appeared to be sleeping. She wasn't sleeping. Dr. Underwood opened her medikit and pulled out a subdermal bioprobe. Fletcher and Devereux watched her scan both bodies. Underwood looked up at them.
"These people were both murdered. Sometime in the last 5 to 7 days.
So that's why they're all so trigger-happy," said Fletcher. Devereux looked at her blankly. Would Fletcher have to spell it out? Devereux kept looking at her. Evidently she would.
"Someone on this ship's crew is a murderer,"